Hi, everybody. It's the beginning of January, and I'm starting a new thing. So I do reading the energy of my deck of cards, depending on where I'm at, and with friends. I've done it in festivals and whatever, but this year I am actually going to start doing it for Facebook. I'm starting a membership site. It'll be available there, but I just wanted to get started with sharing some of the things for you. So my plan, and you know how plans go, is to do a reading at the end of every month for the upcoming month, the just general for the collective conscious. So today I'm just going to do a reading for January. So I use the Robin Wood deck. It's a tarot deck, and tarot is a very specific divination system, and I don't follow that. This particular deck just talks to me, and I read the energy of the card in relation to whatever question I'm asking. So today, I'm just going to do a past, present, future spread for January. I always shuffle because I like shuffling, even though it doesn't matter because you're going to draw whatever card you're going to draw. And to keep from overthinking the drawing, I actually just drop them. And that way the card chooses me, not the other way around. All right, so I follow the same suit as the tarot. So wands are spirit, swords are intellect, cups are emotions, and pentacles are physical. And then I hold that if the card is right side up, it's what's going on around outside of us. If it's upside down, it's what's going on inside of us. So that's past. This is present. This is future. I'm just going to draw one more because usually I want to know a little something more about the three cards, and we'll figure out what it's about when we get there. And this is the extra. All right. So past, it's upside down. So this is inside of you. So this is the card. So what I notice about this card, well, one, it's wands. So this is about spirit. And all of the wands are activated. They're lit up. So that's about active connection with spirit. What I really notice about this is the sky is clear, so there's nothing stormy or interfering. There's growth. The ground is like got green grass or whatever on it. It's alive. And there's flowers blooming at the foundation. So this is about standing on a solid foundation. They're on a platform. So it's a solid foundation that's growing and has active inspiration. And I hold that the canopy is like a protective canopy that spirit is holding over us. And it's this joyous joining and support of the masculine and the feminine, which we all have inside of us. So this really talks to me about the having spirit protecting us, supporting us. All things are growing. There's a balance or a contribution from both the masculine and the feminine. And that's past. So whether this be your actual past or be your desired from the past. So this would be everything up until this point. This is present. Ooh, this is a good one. This is right side up, so what's happening outside of us. So this card is Pentacles. Pentacles are about physical. So it's our possessions, our finances, our bodies, our homes, the earth, everything physical. So what's going on in this card is lots of growth, lots of abundance. There's a clear sky, it's a sunny sky, but clouds I always hold as dreams, and that they're up around his head, so he's thinking and having dreams of all of this abundance. There's a very calm expression, kind of like been in the tilling in the garden and now is just sort of resting, watching the fruits of labors. So that's what's going on right now, is there's a lot of the work that's been going on before is now we're seeing the fruit of the labor. This is what's coming. Oh, I love this one. This is upside down, so it's what's going on inside of us. So this one is the Wheel of Fortune. But what this talks about is that the wheel keeps going around and around. So it goes from the highest high to the lowest low and everything in between. But the message of it is things were always changing. So if things are just the way you want them, no, that'll change. If things are couldn't be worse, no, that'll change. That everything has a rhythm and a cycle and a change, a time, and that always changes. The only thing that stays the same is things always change. And so that's what's coming up in our upcoming year, since I'm reading and upcoming, like this is for January for now, the beginning of this year. And then this is the extra card. So I'm going to ask if there's anything we need to know about what we need to do or to be careful of. Okay, so this is inside of us. It's upside down. So this is like what we need to be careful of. So this card is cups are about emotions, but I name this card like crying over spilt milk. So there are plenty of people who have very strong negative feelings about what's coming up in our future and strong opinions about it. So this card says to me, let that go. The energy against what we don't want encourages what we don't want to keep growing. We need to lean into what we want, not cry over spilt milk. Not even think that we didn't get what we want, just because it doesn't look like the way we thought it should look in the timing we think it should be. Like there's a bigger picture that we're not aware of. So we need to just trust and surrender that things are working out the way they're supposed to. And that for us, our job is to keep ourselves at a high vibration, which we do by expressing love, joy, being playful, being loving, growing. All things that we do are to be uplifting, be in creation, be of service, be calm, be peaceful, finish what you've started, do what you say you're going to do, especially to yourself, and let go of all this. It's not the way I want, and I'm mad. Because there's a lot of people holding that energy, and that's contributing to the continuation of what we don't want. Like we really need to flip our energy to a higher vibration so that things can all be elevated. So that's we need to be careful of. And I always like one more. There's never enough cards. So I'm going to shuffle one more time. One last little thought about for January. Okay. So what this card says to me is there is a foot on solid ground and then a foot in the flow of water. There's clear skies, so that's no trouble. There's clouds like here, and it's all about dreams, and they're like right down to the surface. There's growth. There's the juggling of like these crystal balls. So it's, and this is an angel being. So it's about playing with the magic, the inspiration, being open to being supported by spirit and angels, and having our feet in solid ground and in the flow of our creativity so that we can actualize our dreams. So this is the what I just talked about leaning into, and then this is about leaning away from. Like just give up our old stories about we don't get what we want the way we want it when we want it, and we don't like what some people or some companies or governments or all of those things, we don't like what's happening and we fight it. But we need to not fight what we don't want. We need to lean into and create and express what we do want. And it's more important now than it ever has been before. It's huge changes of energy, and we get to be part of that if we want. So that's all I'm going to say about January. Maybe I'll come back and read more because it's fun. But I just wanted to get it out there and get started with reading. So here's a message from me to you with Spirit coming through to talk about the energy as we start into January. So it's the start of a new month and the start of a new year. So let this be a new beginning place for you. So thank you so much. Reach out to me if you have any questions. I always love comments. You can make comments below. I haven't had haters yet. I hear that it's really good when you get haters. It means you're really showing up authentically, but I don't think I need that experience. So I guess that's it. So thank you, and I will see you soon.